she says, what is leaky gut? What are the implications and how do you prevent it? So short answer is, this is something that I work with clients on for many, many months. And so I'm not going to be able to give you a full answer in 3 minutes, but I'm going to do my best and then tell you and anyone watching, if you feel like you may have leaky gut, there are a lot of things that I could talk to you about in a one-on-one consultation that I can't necessarily give all the information here, just based on time and not knowing everyone's specific situation. Leaky gut is basically when inappropriate things get through your gut lining into your bloodstream. So I like to think of your gut lining like this, where there are little spaces here in between my fingers, and things that are supposed to get through are like vitamins and minerals and amino acids and things like that. Those should get from inside your gut lining, your digestive tract, your stomach and your small intestine and all of this, inside there into your bloodstream. So when I eat a chicken breast, little amino acids should get through my gut lining because it's semi-permeable, and that should go into my bloodstream. My body knows how to handle that. But if, for example, I have some damage to my gut lining, and I'll talk about what damage is that, my gut might start looking like this. And so it actually does leak. So then a particle of chicken might go through instead of the amino acids, which are components of chicken. And my body doesn't really know how to deal with chicken floating around in its bloodstream. So then I have an immune response, an inflammation response, and that causes a lot of side effects like bloating, other digestive issues, fatigue, migraines oftentimes, joint pain can sometimes happen from leaky gut. This general feeling of like confusion or brain fog or out of itness, moodiness, skin conditions, acne, rosacea, things like that. Basically anything can be tied to leaky gut. Many experts estimate that 75 to 80% of us have some form of leaky gut, but we really don't feel it. You would kind of know digestively if you have a lot of bloating, gassiness, just uncomfortable digestion, or you feel like you have food intolerances. Most food intolerances are a result of leaky gut as well. So these are all the things that can happen when your gut lining goes like this. Now, what makes it go like this? What causes the damage so that holes are big enough for chicken, for example, to float through instead of amino acids? Many things can cause it. Stress, unfortunately, is #1 cause of leaky gut. And we just live in a stressful world, so a lot of us are stressed. Even if you don't think you're traditionally stressed, a lot of us are chronically stressed. So that's #1. Unfortunately, gluten is a big cause of leaky gut. If you're at all sensitive to gluten, which almost everyone is sensitive in some way to gluten, you may feel it, you may not, that's okay. But today's wheat, today's gluten is very inflammatory to a lot of people. That can cause leaky gut. Bad bacteria like pathogens, even pollution. We just live in a polluted world. Breathing in too much of that can cause leaky gut. Drugs, even antibiotics, prescription drugs, things like that repeatedly can cause damage to your gut lining. All of these things. So if you're thinking like, yes, I've been on antibiotics, I'm stressed, I breathe air in today's world, I've probably been exposed to gluten, pathogen, something like that, you're kind of coming to the conclusion almost all of us have leaky gut. So how do we fix it? Basically removing things that are inflammatory to you, and we have to decide either through food intolerance testing or experimentation what's inflammatory to you, and go through an experimentation process to take that stuff out. Then repairing that gut lining. So there are many different supplements that I would recommend based on the person. L-glutamine is one of my favorites. L-glutamine is an amino acid that's really great for your gut lining and helps heal up, kind of seal it back up. Collagen is great. Collagen it contains a lot of amino acids. So L-glutamine is just one isolated amino acid, and collagen has a lot of amino acids. Those are probably, well, I guess there's slippery elm. There are many other things that, depending on your symptoms, I would recommend. But the basis is remove things that are causing the damage, remove inflammatory foods, and then supplement to help heal up that gut lining.